Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive deep into one of the most powerful frameworks to build new habits from James Clear's 4 Laws of Behavior Change and his best-selling book, Atomic Habits. If you've ever struggled to build or maintain a habit, these principles can make all the difference. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for creating habits that last. So let's get started. The first law is, make it obvious. This principle is all about setting up clear and visible cues in your environment that trigger the habit you want to build. Our brains respond strongly to cues. When you see a light switch, you know to flip it on. The goal is to make the cue for your habit just as obvious, and if you want to build this habit, start by placing water bottles or glasses of water in the places you spend the most time. On your desk, by your bed, and in the kitchen. Seeing these visual cues throughout the day makes it much harder to forget to drink water. Another strategy is habit stacking. This is when you link your new habit to something you already do. For instance, decide to drink a glass of water every time you finish using the bathroom or after brushing your teeth in the morning. By connecting your new habit with an established one, it becomes more automatic and easier to remember. The key takeaway here is that by making the cues for your habit obvious and unavoidable, you reduce the need for willpower or motivation. Your environment does the work of reminding you, making it easier to stay consistent. Next up is the second law. Make it attractive. Our brains are wired to repeat behaviors that feel good. So, if you want to make a habit stick, you need to make it something you actually look forward to doing. This could be done by pairing the habit with something you already enjoy, or by focusing on the aspects of the habit that are most appealing to you. Let's take exercise as an example. Many people struggle to work out regularly because it feels like a chore. But what if you could make it more enjoyable? One way to do this is through temptation bundling, pairing the habit with something you love. For example, only allow yourself to listen to your favorite podcast or music playlist while you're working out. This way, the workout becomes something you look forward to because it's tied to an experience you enjoy. Over time, the positive feelings from the podcast or music start to blend with the act of exercising, making the habit itself more attractive. The third law of behavior change is make it easy. Our brains naturally gravitate toward actions that require the least effort. So the easier you make a habit, the more likely you are to do it consistently. This means reducing the friction associated with the habit and breaking it down into small, manageable steps. Imagine you want to start jogging every morning, but getting out the door feels like a big hurdle. One way to make it easy is to prepare everything the night before. Lay out your running clothes, shoes, and headphones where you can easily see them. This reduces the effort needed in the morning, making it easier to get started. This is all about removing obstacles. By simplifying the first step, like just putting on your shoes, you make it much more likely that you'll follow through with the entire habit. The less effort it takes to start, the more likely you are to do it. Finally, we come to the fourth law. Make it satisfying. For a habit to stick, it needs to feel rewarding. Our brains are wired to seek out immediate rewards, so when a habit feels good, we're more likely to repeat it. The challenge is to find ways to make the habit satisfying right away. One effective way is to create immediate rewards for completing the habit. For example, if you're trying to build a reading habit, you could track your progress in a habit tracker. Every time you finish a reading session, mark it on a calendar or cross it off a list. This small act of acknowledgement gives you a sense of accomplishment and reinforces the habit. This is known as a habit tracker. Seeing your progress visually can be incredibly motivating. It creates a sense of satisfaction from not breaking the chain, which can be a powerful reward on its own. Over time, as you start to see the benefits of your habit, the habit itself becomes its own reward. But in the beginning, these small, immediate rewards can make all the difference in helping you stay on track. So there you have it. The 4 laws of behavior change. By applying these principles, you can design habits that are easier to start and maintain, helping you achieve lasting change in your life. Remember, building better habits doesn't have to be a struggle. Whether it's drinking more water, exercising regularly, or reading every day, these strategies can help you turn your goals into consistent, rewarding habits. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on building better habits. And as always, keep conquering the void.